Hey everyone, hope y'all are doing well. I just want to let y'all know if I sound really different during this review, that's because I am very sick. I've been dealing with a cold this past week, and I've been really trying to get this review out so I can, be at a precise schedule when it comes to me posting videos for you guys. But I still hope y'all enjoy anyway, even though I sound like a dying whale. But in the words of Queen, message before the review, hope y'all enjoy. Thanks for watching. Pokémon Detective Pikachu is the latest live-action video game anime film adaptation. It stars Justice Smith, Katherine Newton, and Ryan Reynolds as the adorable yellow furball that is Pikachu. Now when the trailers came out for this movie, I was very nervous because live-action video game and anime film adaptations usually end up like this, and like this. And I was even more nervous because this movie is based on a product that I adored as a kid. When I was growing up, my life was nothing but Pokemon. I had the games, the VHS tapes, the cards, and the toys. I was even that kid in elementary school that could sing the Poke rap without even breaking a sweat. And come on, who could forget this Pokemon commercial for the new Game Boy that was coming out?
Got ya? On your Game Boy, that's where. Pokémon for Game Boy is here. With both packs, you can catch them all. Games and systems sold separately.
But now that I'm all grown up, I've become very distant from the Pokemon series. So my love for this franchise has dwindled a little bit. Now, is Detective Pikachu a respectful adaptation to the Pokemon license? Well, yes, but that doesn't mean the movie is perfect. The story is about Tim Goodman. He's your average guy who gets involved in this tangled mystery due to the disappearance of his father. Early on in the film, he meets a coffee-loving Pikachu who is actually owned by Tim's father. But not only that, but this Pikachu can somehow easily communicate with Tim. And he also has amnesia, so he has no memory of what happened to Tim's dad. So the race is on to figure out what happened to Tim's dad, while also trying to get Pikachu's memory back. Add in some twists and turns throughout, some fun action, and boom, you got yourself a fun mystery movie for the kids. Now when it comes to the story, I wasn't expecting anything groundbreaking because, well, I mean, come on, it's a movie with a talking Pikachu in it. But that doesn't mean that the movie's not enjoyable because, well, it is. It's just that my main issues with this film come from the main narrative, mainly because of the human characters. The two main human leads in this movie have about as much charisma as a saltine cracker. But the story is fun, don't get me wrong. It's got some good comedic moments, a lot of fun action, and some really good set pieces. I just wish the human characters were more likable because at points, Tim drags the film to a crawl, especially within the first 20 minutes or so. And the villain twist, while pretty easy to figure out, is interesting, but also absolutely stupid and comes out of nowhere. But it's absolutely stupid in all the right ways. The main villain's goal is like something ripped straight out of the TV show, and it matches so well with the tone of this movie, even if it is ridiculous. I was pretty much smiling from ear to ear throughout the entire third act. But unfortunately, I did figure out who the villain was in the major twist within the first 20 minutes. And yes, like I said, I do know this is a kids movie, so it's meant to be an easy mystery to solve. Either that or it's a difficult mystery and I'm just an absolute genius. I mean, have you seen my face? Just give me a detective hat and a pipe and boom, I'm the next Sherlock Holmes. But let's be honest here, no one is going to see this movie for the story, they're seeing it for the Pokemon. And let me just say, damn. The visuals and set designs are absolutely stunning. This is one of the most alive settings I have seen in a movie all year. You truly see how these Pokemon interact with our world. You see Pokemon direct traffic, putting out fires, there's even coffee shops run by Pokemon. There were many moments where I just had this big ass smile on my face, whether it be from seeing a Pokemon I recognized, or because of how beautiful the set pieces are. And throughout the entire film, you see how much heart and soul went into the set designs and visual effects. And the Pokemon are so freaking cute. The textures and details make the creatures blend in well with realistic environments. Now there are a few exceptions when it comes to the detail of the Pokemon. Some of them look unnatural to downright bad. But those moments when you notice the bad CGI are few and far between. I mean, just look at the detail on these Pokemon. This movie proved me wrong when I thought that the Pokemon wouldn't work in live action settings. Look at my boy Psyduck. They made him look great in this. Sudak, you are my spirit animal.
Sudak!
Speaking of Pokemon, let's talk about the star, and honestly, the best part of the movie. Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu, it just works somehow. He gives off good charisma and works well with the main cast. He pretty much has the same wit and charm as he does in Deadpool, so if you don't like Ryan Reynolds' version of Deadpool, you probably won't like his version of Pikachu. But he truly lifts this movie from being average to pretty entertaining. But in the end, I truly respect this movie because it did what it set out to be. And that's being a movie made for Pokemon fans, whether it be for the people who watched the show and played the games almost 15 years ago, like me, or for the people who are watching the show and playing the games right now. There are references to the shows and games left and right that makes the movie more special than I ever thought it would be. Guys, I'm not over exaggerating when I say that this is the best video game and anime film adaptation ever made. But to be fair, there wasn't that much competition to begin with. If you're a Pokemon fan, I definitely recommend you check it out. But if you're not a fan, I'd still recommend it, but probably wait when it comes out on demand. I'm really happy that I saw Detective Pikachu, and I'm even happier of how enjoyable the movie was, which is why I'm going to give Detective Pikachu a 7 out of 10. It's not perfect by all means, but I still had a lot of fun watching it. And you know what? This could be a turning point for video game movie adaptations. I wonder what the next one's gonna be.
SFPD! Meow?
Son of a bitch.